From the KATC Weatherland, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, the heat continues to amp up today. 99 degrees in Lafayette, and usually this time of year records in the low 100s, but we did manage to tie the record set back in 2009, so not too long ago, and also in 1936 we hit 99 degrees, so tying a record high. The low was a record, beating the old record of 80 degrees set back in 2013, and tomorrow maybe a shot at 100 degrees. The same goes for Friday, and that's due to this ridge that's right overhead and going to be overhead in the days to come. So let's bring it over to the chroma key wall, show you what's going on. Again, this hot ridge of high pressure started out in West Texas earlier this week, and now it's moving up toward the Arklatex, and it's going to be easing ever so slowly to the east-southeast over the next couple of days. So if we're going to see our temperatures at 100, it's going to be with this high pressure ridge right overhead, not quite there yet, and we need westerly winds. If we get a southwest wind, we get some cooling from the Gulf of Mexico. A southerly wind, better cooling. I expect that for Sunday. So our high on Sunday maybe about 96 or 97 degrees. So there you go. At the surface, we do have a ridge of high pressure, and that's been allowing for those southwest winds. And again, can't find a cloud. And of course, as you take a look at the local Doppler radars, I got 12 going right here, right now in the summer, and not one radar echo across the board. So it's hot all the way from Texas over to Florida in this pattern. And across Louisiana, well, we still have an excessive heat warning for Thursday for most of Acadiana. Heat indices 110 to 116, and a heat advisory for the coastal parishes. Heat indices here probably about 108 to 112 or so for the most part. And then tomorrow, maybe one more heated warning, excessive heat warning for Friday, and then we may cool our jets on the heat warnings, but we'll still have heat advisories more than likely. So as we take a look at tomorrow morning, temperatures right near 80. Notice our winds out of the west, and watch what happens. The sea breeze tries to develop, and those southwesterly winds try to kick in just as we're reaching our high for the day, which is going to be 99 or 100 degrees, and then maybe an isolated pop-up shower or two showing up across the area, mainly off to the east, but we can't go with rain chance higher than about 3 to 5% for the area. Quiet again tomorrow night, near 80 for the low, and then again mostly sunny skies. Notice the model going for 101. I think if we're going to see 100, it's going to be on Friday, and that'll be close to a record. Tomorrow's record is 101. Friday's record is 102. So hopefully we don't break either of those records. So here's that ridge, hot ridge of high pressure, slowly begins to slide off to the east. This is for Friday. See the timeline right up there, and then as we push off to the east, we'll see that high pressure ridge eventually opening up the door for a little bit more of a weakness in the atmosphere. Might see a pop-up shower Sunday, slightly better chance going into Monday, and then as that ridge moves out into the Atlantic Basin, we'll be watching the tail end of a tropical wave trying to come into the Gulf of Mexico, and that should begin to add to our rain chances. Notice we're seeing blotches of red across the area, and we're not expecting any tropical development. And by the way, these tropical waves do have some African dust with them. Yes, it's that time of year. You'll see those images in the days to come, but it does look like we're going to see the daily rain chance with pretty good moisture in the area, and that high pressure ridge moving off to the east. So that's going to open up the door not only for better rain chances, but temperatures not quite as hot. We can't say cooler when it's still low to mid 90s. Near 80 overnight tonight. Tomorrow back up into the upper 90s once again, and those heat indices pretty much off the chart. We haven't seen this in several summers. Consistent temperatures in the 1-teens, heat indices in the 1-teens tomorrow, and we do it again on Friday with that heat index up there at 112 to 115 across the board. And again, the hottest point of the day, here's the latest plot showing those high heat indices, 9 in the morning to 7 in the evening before we see a significant cool down. So take plenty of breaks out there, of course. 80 the overnight low tonight, quiet night ahead, another sultry night tomorrow. We'll go 99 for the high, very light wind, so you're really going to feel that heat like we felt it today. And as we move into the 10-day forecast, upper 90s to near 100 through Saturday, 97 on Sunday, And by the 4th of July, we do think we might see a few pop-up showers in the area. Better rain chances coming in, as we said, Wednesday, and it looks like Thursday, at least scattered daytime activity, and that's going to continue toward the end of next week as well. So we have rain chances back and temperatures back in the lower 90s, overnight lows upper 70s to lower 80s, and finally light at the end of our heat wave tunnel, and that makes 2 heat waves for June. And of course, we'll be summarizing this June, hottest June on record for sure. We'll see by how much in a couple of days.
Yeah, the light at the end of the tunnel, 91, 93.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
great.
Almost sounds
Chilly.
Yeah. Stay with